start now, having had a run out on Thursday night?
Yeah, no, I feel a lot better physically, sleep-wise. So yeah, I'm ready to start if the manager selects me.
And you say that if the manager selects me, it strikes me that you're probably under more competition, facing more competition now to get a starting place. Yes, you're the captain, than maybe at any time before since you've become established in the squad.
Yeah, I guess it only makes it better for the national team if there's competition in every position. So yeah, everyone needs to keep working and playing hard, and yeah, it can only do benefit for the national team.
How big a night is it, and how would you compare it with the other great nights that you've had at the Cardiff City Stadium in recent years?
It's probably not as big as some, but no, of course, it's we want to stay in League A. I think, yeah, of course, we want to test ourselves against the best teams, but also we know it's been a bit of a different Nations League campaign because of the focus that we've had on the Ukraine game, and we had to sacrifice the Nations League campaign to really focus on that one game. So yeah, it's important for us to win the game tomorrow night and to try and stay in the top league, but it's obviously not as big as qualifying for major tournaments. So yeah, we're going to give it everything like we always do, and yeah, that's all we can.
And I must ask you, there are all those famous pictures in France when England got knocked out of the Euros. But Rob was saying no celebrations last night when England were relegated from their Nations League group.
I wasn't watching, so I don't really know what happened, to be honest.
You didn't see it?
No.
But it's important for Wales to stay in that top tier.
Yeah, of course. We want to test ourselves against the best teams, and we have a chance to stay in the league tomorrow night by beating Poland, and that's what we will do.
Last one, Robert Lewandowski. You've played against him. You know about him. How big a threat is he? How highly do you rate him?
Yeah, no, he's a world-class and a proven goal scorer. There's not really much to be said that no one knows. He's a great player, but Poland have other great players too. So it's going to be a difficult game tomorrow night. We're going to prepare like we always do, focus on ourselves, and yeah, may the best team win tomorrow night, I guess.
Thanks, Rob. Cheers, thank you. Thanks. Hey, Gareth.
Hi.
I'm just going to follow up. Surely there must have been a little bit of a wry smile when you saw the England result last night.
I'm not really too bothered, to be honest. Just focusing on ourselves at the moment.
Back to you. Why would you not start? What are the considerations? Because it's a question that any fan outside the stadium, they'll want you to start. They'll think, he's Gareth Bale, of course he'll start. What are the considerations that have to be put in by you, your medical staff and Rob, for you not to start? Because pretty much everyone that's going to that game tomorrow night wants you to start.
It's just the manager's decision, no one else's. So yeah, you'll have to ask him, I guess.
I get that, but what are the considerations that you have?
Nothing. No other consideration than his decision, I guess.
Okay, just in terms of the benefit of a decent night's sleep, getting into a time frame, it's almost like an update. You know, how much closer are you to you saying, yeah, I'm 100%? I know a footballer is never 100% fit, but how much closer are you to being that, considering the lack of game time you had in the last couple of years at Madrid?
Yeah, no, I'm closer than I've been in the last few years for sure. But yeah, it's just like I said, it's about playing minutes and games, and I'm starting to do that a lot more often now. So yeah, the more I play, the fitter I'll get, and yeah, hopefully I can start to peak and get stronger and stronger as quick as possible. In
terms of just remaining in Group A, what's maybe a slightly longer term benefit, just in enjoying a game tomorrow night and a celebration tomorrow night, then going to a World Cup? What's maybe the benefit of remaining in Group A for Wales longer term?
I think testing ourselves against the biggest and best teams. I think the goal is to play against the best teams and be in the highest league. So our plan is to try and stay in this league and get the win tomorrow. And yeah, it can only benefit us from playing against good teams and testing ourselves against the best players, and that'll only make us better as a team and as footballers.
Just final one from me. When this game's over, listen, hopefully it's celebrating a win for Wales tomorrow night with the requisite goals, etc., etc. What's sort of the schedule for you? from going from here back to the States and then on the plane to Qatar? What do you have to do? What are your sort of the goals that you need to tick off in the next 6-7 weeks?
Yeah, obviously go back. We have a couple of important games now to try and win the Support Shield, and then we have the playoffs. So yeah, as soon as I'm finished here, my focus will go straight back on LAFC and trying to do as well as I can for them. And then as soon as that's over, then focusing myself back on Wales. I think if you look too far ahead, sometimes you can lose where you're at now. And yeah, I need to focus on each and every game as it comes and build my fitness and help my teammates.
Cheers, thank you.
Hi Gareth. What does it say that after a splendid defeat to number 2 in the world, that obviously you guys are so disappointed the other night in terms of how far you've come?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the expectation from ourselves is there now. We're playing against big teams every week now, and we're always competing with them. Whether, of course, we've had a bit of bad luck, especially the 2 games against Holland where we conceded in 93rd and 94th minute. We conceded late against Poland, and yeah, we only lost to 1 goal against Belgium, which second half I felt like we looked more likely to score than them. So we're competing with these big teams. We're always in the games, and yeah, I think that's it can only be a testament to us. We're definitely on the right trajectory. We're definitely improving, and yeah, that's the direction we want to continue to go in.
Just on the kind of mood in the place, obviously it's really good, really positive. Obviously England and the USA are not having a great time. Can you use that to your advantage going into, a few weeks away now?
No, because a World Cup, I imagine, is similar to a Euros where people will up their games. Players might not be playing as well now, but in 2 months' time might be playing better. So yeah, we're not looking too much into the World Cup at the moment. We want to concentrate on tomorrow. Of course, there's things we're working on for the World Cup that we're trying to implement now. But yeah, there's yeah, when we get to the World Cup, I'm sure then we'll start focusing on the other teams. But whatever they're doing now is not exactly going to be the same as what they do 2 months' time.
And Rob just mentioned a minute ago about the relationship between the medical staff here and the medical staff at LA. How sort of smooth is that, and how big a sort of positive is that for you, Gareth, given maybe what's gone before?
Yeah, no, they have a great relationship, and they've both reached out to each other to make sure communication is good and make sure what I'm doing is the correct things, and I'm not doing things maybe I shouldn't need to be doing. So yeah, the FAW always done what's best for me and what I need, and yeah, I suppose it's a good thing that they got a great relationship already.
Do you think it's smoother than perhaps it has been in the past, that kind of relationship?
I don't even have to ask them.
Any more questions for Gareth? No?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Take care.